What's up? Oh, today is a very special video, and it's how I achieved 10,000 subscribers in 5 months. So this video is all dedicated to how to grow your YouTube channel fast. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. If you're new, please smash that subscribe button and hit the notification button because I'm dropping a video every day. All right, how to grow your YouTube channel fast. And I thought to share this video because I just hit one of few milestones that I have in for my plans with this channel, and that is 10,000 subscribers. And I hit it within 5 months. I'm really, really excited about it. Yes, there's YouTubers that achieve that growth much faster, slower, whatever, but 10,000 is pretty significant. So this video is going to be a long one. So if you're interested in growing, how to grow your YouTube channel fast and being a digital creator, then please stay tuned because I'm going to drop a lot of tips and a lot of things that I've considered and I've done. So I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to first share my background on why I decided to create this channel. Then I'm going to actually go through all the specifics of things that you need to consider and some of the stuff that I did to grow it as quickly as I did. All right, so background. First of all, I have another YouTube channel, and I created this YouTube channel about 5 years ago. I have 2,700 subscribers. If you want to go check it out, it's Kane-tastic, C-A-I-N-E, Tastic, T-A-S-T-I-C, okay? So that channel I created primarily to do walking tours whenever I was traveling for my work, to bring a camera. I have a gimbal, and I set myself up with a mic to just show the different cities that I was traveling at. So then I started adding some other videos with I have a hyper scooter. It's basically like a Lamborghini version of a bird scooter, the ones you can rent, but mine can go like 90 miles an hour. It's ridiculous. Anyways, so I ended up selling that one. The one that one went 50 miles an hour. I have a new one that goes 90, so it's crazy. I'm also posting DJ mixes on that channel. So right away, you're probably thinking, man, Silver Bachelor, that channel is all over the damn place. Exactly. So that's one of the reasons why that channel didn't grow. I'm at 2,700 subscribers around there. And the tip number one is, I will say this. If you're going to create a YouTube channel, yes, there's some successful YouTubers where they have things all over the place and they're covering different topics, but it's pretty rare. So I would strongly suggest you niche down and you choose a very specific topic for that YouTube channel. One of the things that these successful YouTubers are doing, once they tick past 250,000 subscribers, 500,000 subscribers, they start creating multiple YouTube channels based on those niches, right? So this was 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I created this channel, right? Fast forward to why I created this channel. So I used to live in Ottawa, Canada. I moved to Atlanta, and I've been here for 11 months. I was also married for 20 years, now divorced, and I'm single. I've been single for 2 years. So when I knew I was moving to Atlanta, with no wife, no kids, no family, no friends. And I started embracing a lot more hobbies. So I have that hyper scooter I told you about. I also I got back into DJing. I used to DJ with turntables back in the day, knowing Atlanta is like freaking music capital, one of the music capitals. I decided to get back into DJing. And so I have that as well as a hobby. So then I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of times on the weekend I get a little bored. And I was looking for something else to take on as a hobby. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to really give it a shot and pursue being a YouTuber, but as a hobby initially. So I'm going to go into some of the KPIs and the metrics and all that stuff. And so The first thing was like, all right, if I'm going to do YouTube again, what am I going to talk about? And so here's a couple tips now. My my biggest tip is if you're going to create a YouTube channel, think of what kind of topics can you talk about like every day, all day kind of thing. Like volume, right? And I'm going to explain why the volume is important. So the first thing I was like, okay, what am I passionate about? What could I talk a lot about? And then I was like, shit, I could talk about dating because I was married. I know a lot about that and all the things that went on throughout the marriage, pros and cons, and also in dating. So my first 9 months of dating, I went out on over 50 first dates. That's a lot of dates. That's first dates, not second, third dates, right? So I was like, shit, I have a lot of stories that I can share and help older guys like myself who are married and help have a better frame, masculine frame, or they're now, divorced, they're single, and they're out in the dating world, or they've never been married and they just want to get better into dating, right? So I'm like, okay, got it. I got the topic down. So then the topic and the niche. So then I was like, well, how many videos do I need to create? Like how often? How's that work? So based on my research, and you feel free to check us out, what's really fantastic about YouTube specifically is there's a correlation to number of videos and number of subscribers. I'll talk about views later, but number of videos equals number of subscribers. There's a very correlation in terms of averages. So the average YouTuber with 1 million subscribers has 3,500 videos, basically, right? The average YouTuber with 100,000 subscribers has 1,500 videos. The average YouTuber with 10,000 subscribers has 400 videos. So I'm like, okay, well then what are my goals? Like, how serious do I want to make this YouTube? Am I just throwing up content just because? Or do I actually want to make a go at this and have success and make good money potentially? So I'm like, I want to make money, right? Duh. And I have to, at my age, I have to start thinking of retirement income, like passive income. What other income sources are going to come in that are going to offset my investments or pension, whatever it is, which I don't have a pension. I'm in the private sector. So then I'm like, okay, well, how fast do I want to grow now? So if the benchmarks, I'll mention those numbers again, 400 videos, 10,000 subscribers, 1,500 videos, 100,000 subscribers, 3,500 videos, 1 million subscribers. Well, it's very simple math. I'm like, okay, if I post a video every single day, 365 videos per year, then in 3 years, hypothetically, I should hit 100,000. And within 5 years, maybe around there, I should hit 1 million subscribers. So I'm like, that's pretty good. So I have personally a 5-year plan. I want to hit 1 million subscribers in 5 years, 100,000 in 3 years. And already I have at the time of you watching this video, I have published over 270 videos, and I'll talk about that in a moment. Within 5 months, that's a lot. That's a very quick jump start. But what's fascinating is the fact that I hit 10,000 before the 400 video mark. So I'm very encouraged about that. And I think at this pace, I should be on track to hit my goals. So I didn't start off the channel with one video every day. What I did, because I heard this from other YouTubers, is you have to start the channel with a bunch of videos at the beginning to get the algorithm kicked in to say, wait a minute, this channel has content, people are clearly watching it, or it's an active channel, to help the algorithm show your video more often, right? So I started this channel with 50 videos. So I recorded 50 videos in advance. And then I published them, boom, 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 boom. I didn't care what time of day or anything like that. I just published the 50 videos. So now I record or I publish a video on my channel every single day. That's my commitment. On the weekends, I record between 5 and 15 videos in advance, and I schedule them out. Also, so I have so much to cover here, so I'm going to just rhyme off a bunch of things. So also, after a couple months in, which is very, very interesting, a couple months in, I decided to hire a freelancer out of Pakistan. I pay $5 per thumbnail. So he creates the actual thumbnail. Yeah, it's a little clickbait-ish, but the thumbnail is so important to get those clicks, right? So what's wild is that after creating the thumbnails, my channel started growing faster. The other thing is, to go from 0 to 1,000 subscribers is probably the hardest thing. So what I did is I subscribed to Sprizzy, and Sprizzy will help promote your channel. So it'll be your video where you can choose the videos and show your channel, your videos to different demographics, different geographic area and all that stuff. It's not that expensive. So you can pay like $100 and get your videos shown more often. So the benefit is you get the clicks, you get people that go, you know what, this content seems cool, and they subscribe, right? So that was part, but I didn't want to spend much. So I'd only spend maybe $100 a month kind of thing to help get things started, especially at the beginning, because you're starting off with like no subscribers. So how the heck do you get subscribers? And don't listen to this bullshit with these YouTubers like, oh, you could just optimize your videos with SEO and all these things. I'm pretty good at SEO, and that was very painful first process. So what's wild is that this reminds me of a restaurant or a nightclub when you're driving by or you're walking by and there's this fucking huge lineup that you think to your mind, you know what? That place must be good, so I got to check it out. It's the same thing with YouTube. So if you have 200 subscribers versus 50,000, if you see a channel and it's got 50,000, you're going to go, oh, this must be good, and be more apt to subscribe. So that's what's happened with my channel is once I broke past 1,000 subscribers, the subscriber count has been growing faster and faster and faster. So it's a perpetual thing, right? So I would encourage you that so just a quick recap. So you choose your topic, a niche, something that you can make a lot of videos on. Also, think of the logistics. So I chose a topic, and I chose from a logistics standpoint, how easy could it be for me to record these videos every day or multiple videos on the weekend and schedule them? So I chose a topic where I knew I could just sit in front of a camera. In my case, I'm standing in front of a camera because I like to stand when I talk. I talk with my hands. So easy to record, right? No fancy lighting, no fancy equipment. I'm recording this from my iPhone. So I have an iPhone 14. It's 4K, front-facing camera, rear-facing camera, and I have a lapel mic. I paid $50 for this. The only thing, just to get a little picky, is I'm not the biggest fan of recording in the space. It's a beautiful, beautiful space with the pool in the background and everything. But because it's such a large space, I hear a slight echo, and I really can't eliminate that echo unless I do some post-production. I pay for somebody for that. But you know what? This is what I'm going to say. All the successful YouTubers have said, do not let perfection get in the way of really good, right? And a lot of you starting off a channel, you get so picky and you're a perfectionist. I get it, but you don't have to. You don't. You will get better as you go. And all these successful YouTubers are like, content is king. You need to create content. You need to publish videos, get them out. Don't overthink it. Don't have a script. You know, I had a dude comment on my channel recently and he's like, you should have a teleprompter. I'm like, what the fuck? No, I got some basic notes. If somebody sees me looking down at my notes, who cares? Like, really? Doesn't matter. There's successful YouTubers I've seen with like over 500,000 subscribers and they have a piece of paper and they look down at their notes. It doesn't matter. Like, if you guys are interested to hear somebody talk, share things, you're going to overlook these things. And it's nothing, that's the thing. You don't need perfection. And by the way, this YouTuber he has like 13 subscribers. So who the fuck is he to tell me how to do my videos, and yet he's got none? I get a kick out of that. Which, by the way, anytime I get negative comments, you post a negative comment, I'm checking out your channel. And if you don't have any videos, then yeah, I'm taking your comments and your advice with a grain of salt, okay? Just to let you know. All right. So this is the interesting thing. So 10,000, that's when now people are like, okay, this channel is growing. However, the magic doesn't start to happen until you hit 50,000, 100,000, and a million. So let's start with the 50. So I'm in marketing. I've done consumer marketing. I've done business to business marketing. I remember, okay, so just the 50,000, let's say. So at 50,000, you're no longer considered a micro influencer. Now you're considered an influencer. So before 50,000 subscribers, it's going to be very, very hard for you to get, and I'm going to talk about this too in terms of revenue sources and how the money works and stuff like that. And so thanks for sticking with me. So this is going to be a great video. So at 50,000, you're no longer a micro influencer, because micro influencers under 50,000, typically the only thing that they can make money from is two ways. One, well, not make money from, they can get free product. So they review a product and they get it for free in exchange for reviewing the product. They obviously can make money from ads. And they can make money from an affiliate program. So let me first talk about the ads. So to qualify, the easiest qualification for YouTube to start being monetized and to make money from the ads is you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 watch hours. Neither one is easy. Like, this channel grew faster with the subscribers, but a lot slower in the watch hours. So you need 4,000 watch hours and you need 1,000. So 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to qualify for the YouTube monetization program, where you make money from the ads, okay? So micro influencers, they will make ad revenue and they will make money from affiliate links. So they're talking about a product on their video, and they say, hey, if you're interested in getting 30% off, I have an exclusive deal with this company. You click on the link. So on the back end, they get a commission on that, okay? So at 50,000, why the magic starts to happen there is because now you're no longer a micro influencer, you're an influencer, and you can start to charge sponsors for showing a product in your video or talking about something in your video, and they will pay you for that. So you're probably wondering, okay, how much is that worth? Well, I hired an influencer. At the time, I hired Unboxed Therapy, influencer out of Toronto. I was working for a tech company at the time and had this product that competed with Netscam. At the time, he had a little bit over 100,000 subscribers, a 5-minute product review video. I paid him $20,000. That's right, 20 grand for a 5-minute spot. Now, okay, he had to do some editing and retakes and all that stuff. And so let's just say it took him a day or 2 days of planning and editing and all that. Holy shit, 20 grand in just like a couple days of work? Even if it took him a week, that's fantastic. A month for the one video. So the money can be absolutely bonkers. Why the magic? The next step is 100,000, because you get a plaque. You get a silver plaque for hitting the 100,000 milestone. When you hit 1 million, you get the gold plaque. And I mean, talking about bragging rights to sponsors and advertisers, you're like, boom, this channel is serious, okay? So YouTubers will make money typically in 3 ways. 1, the ad revenue. 2, sponsors that say, talk about our product, and they give you so much money and you negotiate all that. And then 3, affiliate links. So what you may not know is the best money comes from the sponsors, because they pay the most for the smallest amount of time. The next is the ad revenue. And then next would be the affiliate links. So having partnering with these companies where you offer a discount to your viewers is very powerful, and sponsors clearly. So the ads, you're thinking just ads revenue. Ads revenue only represent typically about 25% of YouTubers' total money, right? Some YouTubers is like 10%, only 10%. And then others, it's maybe a little bit higher. So when you're getting started, you're going to make the most money from your ads, and then you go into sponsors, and then you go into affiliates. So you're probably wondering, well, how much money do YouTubers make? So much of it depends on one. So advertisers look at two things, right? As a marketer, this is what I look for. I look for how many subscribers does this person have? And then two, how many views do they typically get on their videos? So you have to have a minimum of subscribers in order to qualify for the monetization program, okay? However, the views is really what drives how much money you can charge and how much money you're going to make on each video. I'm not going to go into all the specifics about the cost per 1,000 views. So basically, for every 1,000 views, as a rough estimate, you're going to earn, this isn't what you keep. This is just total, because YouTube's going to keep about 50% of that, or 30 to 50%, something like this. So, but just keep this number in mind. For every 1,000 views, once you're monetized, you could make, on average, anywhere from $5 to $15 per 1,000 views. Okay, so you just do the math in terms of, shoot, I hope I have that right. Anyways, so you're making anywhere from I believe it's $5 to $15 per 1,000 views. And that depends, though, on the topic. So let me just Google this very quickly, because I don't want to misquote you. So YouTube CPM averages. Okay, so, okay, yeah. So it's per 1,000 views, $5 to $15 per 1,000 views. If the video gets 1 million views, you just do the math, okay? But whether you earn $5 to $15 depends on the category that you're in, because advertisers will pay more for certain categories than other categories. So for example, advertiser might pay more in financial topics versus pet related topics, if that makes sense. So that will determine, some of the CPMs can be $60, $50, depending again on what advertisers are willing to pay for that area of topic, right? So lots of different ways. So 3 different ways that YouTubers make money, and that's basically what I wanted to cover in this video. And let me know if you'd like me to cover more of these type of videos on the particulars of YouTube, how it works, and if you want to be a digital creator and you're just interested in some more tips. But leave a comment and let me know what you think in terms of future topics around this. But I'm really thankful for all of you that are watching, that have supported me in this journey. And next stop is 50,000 subscribers in 2024, December 31st, 2024. That's when I plan to hit the 50,000. So I will do probably a video update getting close to that December mark, and as a continuation of this series. All right, we'll see you next time.